Hello everyone, Game Dolphin here, and welcome back to Starfield! Last time we did some bounty, which I don't remember what we really did. So anyways, let's get aboard the ship and let's take off.
Be back in our own ship.
You said it. Alright. I was getting a weird notification earlier, let me make sure. Map. Mars. So I don't know. There was a notification saying that something was missing, but it was regarding the Mars level. So, anyways, Alpha Centauri. Here we go. Land here. I will start off with a bounty mission. There we go. Okay, yeah, this was the one. Let's see if I can do it this time. Okay, headshot. Where is he? Okay, if I get close to him, I can blast his brains out. There we go.
My head!
Your head!
My head!
Okay, yeah, I think I found a reliable method. It's a shotgun, so do the most damage up close. You can't hit me. Okay, he's down. Let's finish him. Yeah. All right. Perfect. Let's go, Angie. There's the rover. Alright. I think I found a way to take on that other guy that gave me a hard time for the Freestar Rangers quest. Of course, I have to stock up on ammo now. Alright. From Paxton Hall. Right. Combat? What do you mean combat? Not combat. There's no enemies here. I am not in combat.
For contraband.
I got nothing. Don't worry.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
There we go. Alright. I'm a little bit injured. I'm also gonna have to get some ammo. Alright. So ammo's gonna be over here. All right. There's a gal bank. UC Distribution Center. Yeah, take some orders in. I've been playing Death Stranding lately. That's what made me think of the Distribution Center. Should I do a playthrough on that?
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mass finally.
Only the director's cut's available now, so...
I'm afraid, due to recent legislative action, I'm no longer able to allocate ships. I can, however, deal in general goods. Welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can do for you?
You gonna need some ammo?
Yes.
If you have any?
Of course. Please, take a look.
Alright. Take them all.
You're always welcome back.
Wait, let me see what weapons you have.
Welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can... Oh, well, sir.
Alright, weapons. Nope. 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 Oh, that one looks deadly. No.
Back to it, then.
I was hoping she'd have a Varun weapon, so... Anyways, let's... Okay. Alright. Michaela.
These people claim to be independent, yet they still crowd together behind walls.
Well, they kind of are. They're isolating themselves. They're definitely isolationists.
Aquila City's always open.
Anyways. What is in my throat? There's always something in my throat.
Something to report?
Alright.
I'll say right up front that how about I just show you?
That's the general store. Aha! Arms. Hopefully these ones have it.
I don't. You ask me? Trap? Okay.
That's my phone interrupting me. One sec. I need to shut it off. Oh, didn't mean this one that far.
Outlaws, just so you know.
See if we can get some ammo. Okay, that should probably always get some med packs.
Sure, Laredo. You seem all right.
Resources? No, they do not have med packs. Should have known that's a weapons store. Back to the general store.
I want to do your business. Well, all kinds of things.
Cherry, lemon lime, meal pack. Aha. Trauma pack. Ship parts. Alright, I think I'm ready to take down this outlaw now. First, I should probably go see a doctor. Hey, doctors. Pants. Anyways, go and check out that outlaw, now that I know how. Up close and personal with the shotgun. Nope. Hit the microphone there. Okay. Alright, let's do this thing. Leroy Jenkins! Mines. There's one right there.
At first glance, it seems we are the only ones to come through here in some time.
There we go. Just gonna dash through them. Let's do this thing. Ignore him. Wait, down here. Down here. Here. Just ignore the enemies. Save the fight for the guy. Whoever his name was. I have to take cover though. Okay, not here. Gotta keep running. You'll all be good. Right? Same thing coming out. Get up there. Almost there. Running up on 14 minutes. Yeah, my timestamps, the timestamp I say is always going to be off, just so you know, because I cut some parts of the video out just to make sure it's working right. Ignoring you, and you, and you, and you. Ignoring all you. I got one guy on my mind. So I switched to a shotgun. Explosion. Anyone up here? Anyone up here? Nope. Ignore him. Don't know why I wasted bullets on that thing. My laptop refreshed. Had me worried for a sec. Almost there. Closing in. Headshot. How did I miss? Okay, there we go. Where are you? My aim. Got one. Okay. Ailment's gone. At least there's that. Almost got him. Get back here. That's one. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. She's almost dead. Die. There you are. Yeah, that's the gun I want to get. Alright, there's a turret. Where's the first mission here? Mercenaries. Reload. I have you now. Got him. Yeah, shotgun's my most powerful weapon. I'm like Emil from Halo. He uses the shotgun. I got him. Yeah, shoot the head. Get back here. Headshot.
Gonna make you suffer first!
Almost got him. There we go. We're doing good. Finish him off. Oh, Angie. Good. I call her Angie. Andrasia. Angie. Everyone does it. Alright. There we go. Alright, Paxton. You will answer me. I think this is about the stone farms.
I can't believe it. You just took on some of the best mercenaries in the Freestar Collective and cut right through them.
Well, I just rushed past them, so.
If we'd have had more like you in the war, you could have planted our flag in New Atlantis. What the hell would you know about glory? That badge gives you power under the law, but it doesn't give you the right to question what I sacrificed for the glory of the Freestar Collective. You don't know what it's like to look around and see the faces of warriors who trusted you to lead them as they die screaming. I watched brave men and women torn limb from limb by monsters. I saw mech pilots cooked alive in their cockpits as their machines burned. Those deaths didn't have to be meaningless, but spineless leaders gave up on us, even when victory was within our grasp.
You've got no idea who you're messing with.
You really want to know? Because you might not like the answer. Last chance, Deputy. But if you still want the truth, you won't have to. Not long after I refused to. Imagine, he offered me a lucrative contract.
No, I don't want that. Sometimes they'll attack me, that's what I was trying to do. How rude of you to interrupt! Now, where were we?
I can't believe it. You just...
Yeah.
What the hell would you know that bad? You don't know what it's like to look around. I watched I saw those depths.
Do not assume you know what others have or have not experienced. And none of it gives you the right to take innocent lives.
You don't know me. So don't preach to me about what I do or don't have the right to do.
Anyways, I think we're right here.
You really want to know? Because last chance, Deputy, you can walk away right now and remain blissfully ignorant, thinking you fight for a noble cause. But if you still want the truth, I'll shatter that illusion for you right now. You won't have to. Not long after I started the first, I was contacted by a man who said he represented someone wealthy and influential. I refused to work for a shadow client, so he agreed to set up a meeting. Imagine my surprise when Ron Hope showed up. He offered me a lucrative contract to take possession of certain farms throughout Freestar space. All I know is that after we cleared the place out, Hope was sending in some kind of machinery. Our job was to make sure nobody saw the operation. The credits were good, but yeah, getting some payback was the real reward. Don't bother.
Be ready for another fight.
I'm gonna make this easy for you, Deputy. I'm gonna die the way I lived. Weapon in hand, no compromise, no fear. But first, here, take this. Use it to cut out the weakness rotting at the heart of the Freestar Collective. When the next war comes, and it will come, the Collective needs to be strong. Now my unit's waiting for me, and I'm gonna report for duty one last time. Goodbye, Deputy.
Wow. Oh, this next one's close. Burning. Die.
Profit is never necessarily the aim, but something.
Alright, let's get back to the ship.
Got me.
So yeah, if you're having trouble with Starfield, get a shotgun, get close to the enemy, and then blast them in the head. Alright. Would have been handy a long time ago. But oh well. We got what we needed.
No indications that there is anyone else around, but we should still be cautious.
Yeah. Anyways. There's my rover. Yes, survey Epsilon Eridani. I think there was a bounty mission, wasn't I doing? Oh well. I'm gonna say screw it. Did it crash again? Seriously? Not a crash. Okay, Hope Town. I don't know why it crashed again. Did this last time. Crash this time. There we go. I don't know why I did it again. Oh well, at least we made progress towards my new ship. Let's confront him now.
I need to talk with you.
I'll talk with you later.
Yes? What?
A fair amount of business runs through Hopetown, and from what I understand.
Okay, here we go. Private key.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
Just waiting on the credit check.
All right. Where is Ron Hope? He has a lot to explain.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Burkett. Good to see you again. Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust you're here with good news. What's that supposed to mean, exactly? The disgraced war hero, who went to prison, and you actually believed him? That two-faced bastard kept the slate. Oh, I suppose This is his revenge against the Council of Governors for what happened during the war. I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
Why is nothing happening? Oh, seriously, here we go again. Alright, gonna have to restart the game again. Okay, we're back. I don't know why I can't seem the game doesn't seem to want to work today. Yeah. I think I'll keep it to the 40 minutes.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
Keep an eye.
It's well earned, Bert. Good to see you. Well, I've just received
Yeah.
peace. I trust. And what's that? The disgraced war hero. Two-Face. Oh, I suppose. This is his revenge against the Council of Governors for what happened during the war. I'm impressed, Deputy.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
Just hear me out, and you'll see. I had a good reason for what I did.
Talk.
The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold. Mining is expensive, and so is the cost of raw materials. My mineral-enriching fertilizer solves several problems at once. The farmers provide free manual labor, and once the land is ready, we move in to extract and process the soil. Look around you. Everyone in this building, in this town, is depending on me. I provide the jobs that put food on their tables, clothes on their backs, and roofs over their heads. The fact is, the business hasn't been doing well lately. Without drastic action, cuts would become unavoidable. These people work hard for me, and they trust me to do the same in return. I will not let them down. Look, I'll level with you. We're falling behind the competition. The hardworking people of this town depend on me for their livelihoods, and I won't let them down. Cutting my costs means saving their jobs.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job and more. We'll discuss this later. In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners. You're right. Yeah, those families deserve to be compensated for the inconvenience. Perhaps a discount on their next purchase from Hotech. With that resolved, let's talk about you. As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor. Well, let's not be too hasty, Deputy. There's something else you need to consider. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees. If you tell anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer? Justice can be complicated, Deputy. Sometimes the cost of exacting justice is greater than the cost of doing nothing. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
Such a shame to see a promising career cut so tragically short.
Yep. Oh, you've asked for it, buddy boy.
There was no other way for it to end.
Try to be easy, but you just had to... Where are you going? Get back here. Well, he didn't want to come clean. That's his loss.
He tried to have you killed. I don't understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person.
Yeah, well, he's not.
But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, it was so awful. No, you're wrong. That's not all he was. He always looked out for us, for his employees. We never saw that side of him. And now he's... You killed him. Nobody should ever want that. Especially when it means killing someone who meant so much to so many people. What happens to us now? That would be Elana. Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe we'll be okay after all. I guess we'll have to figure things out. find a path forward.
There are uncertain times ahead for you, but they will pass.
Oh well. Now that we've foiled this scheme, let's get back to HQ.
Expansion must be very difficult for Aquila, with the native wildlife being what it is.
I'll get to you when I get to you, mysterious tracker. So yeah, that sucked. More people were being run off their farms.
Hi, how you doing?
All right.
Oh, looks like we got another off.
The rock is surprisingly well fortified. The early settlers here were quite practical.
Sure they were.
Good to see you.
You're back. Good to see you back safe, Deputy. What's the word on the mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there? Well, don't get too used to killing. For a ranger, that's always a last resort. Did you find out why the first was taking over farms? What? Ron Hope? That's one hell of an accusation, Deputy.
Are you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation as a man who'd do anything to succeed.
He's on the damn council, Emma.
So he can make laws favorable to his business interests. Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Montara Luna?
Did Hope explain his motives at all? That has a familiar ring to it.
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help farmers. At the time, I just figured it was a PR stunt. Seems a little more sinister now.
Please, tell me you've got some evidence to back up these extraordinary claims. All right, let's see what you've got. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty damning. Especially this last bit about destroying the slate. And you confronted Hope about this? Damn. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Freestar Collective. If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't spoil the whole damn barrel.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the marshal.
Not yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of. Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Freestar Ranger? Good. Duty and honor are the backbone of the Freestar Rangers. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
Well done.
I know you will, Ranger. Let's hear it for our new ranger.
Work hard,
Cheers.
play hard. That should be the Freestar motto.
Now I got a ship.
Got to admit, I'm
There it is.
impressed how fast you made full ranger.
All right. Let's check it out. Might need to modify it a little bit, but can't wait to see it. So yeah, we now have one thing checked off our list. That's join the Freestar Rangers. Now we got a good ship. So next, we're gonna take down the Crimson Fleet.
Cool spacesuit.
Thank you. All right.
You should. Anything I can help you with? Sure, have at it.
All right. All right. There it is.
Hey.
And I just saw some displaying on my phone.
Let's talk.
My baseball team lost. Alright, let's see what this baby can do. And there's another ship following me. Is that the tracker? Alright. Where is it? Okay, it's up here. Unexplored route. Here we go again.
Draft jump successful, just like your lights.
Let's see what this can do. Yeah.
And it's over. Unknown vessel, please respond. Those Crimson Fleet goons never stood a chance. I have a lot of my crew over here that want to send a heartfelt thanks. Any way we can repay you?
Credits.
Hope this helps you out. Thanks again for the help. UC out.
Nice ships. Anywho. That's what I'm supposed to. Okay, no. Let's drop the main guns. Oh, it's in the end of this charger. Yeah, well, gotta go over here.
Your cargo's
Alright. Alright. Oh, those are something. Alright, let's see what you've got. Let's see what you got. Okay, on board.
Could we talk?
Pie. Don't think I want pie. Okay, he's too close. Some organs. This gun's not very accurate.
I'll be okay.
Oh. Nice shot. Sorry, I'm not talking, I'm focusing. Here's the bathroom, but you never actually use it. Yeah, that's a weird thing. No one ever uses the bathroom unless it's a comedy. Then again, there's Death Stranding, so... Aha! Reload. Boom. Oh, oh. Too close. Excuse me.
Should move on.
Where's the bridge? I think it's up here. Level up. Organs. Angie, I need your help up here. Yeah. All right. Okay. Drop the confiscated off at the den. All right. All the hard day's work. Catch up with the end discharger too. There it is. Out of fuel range. Okay. Let's see. Can go here. Okay. Now we test out the ship. Okay, good. There's no one here. Okay. The wolf system. Yeah, the ship you get at the end of the game has infinite range.
Successful jump. No distance is too far for you, Captain.
I think I might change out some of the weapons, but you know. Approaching 1 hour. And we have reached an hour.
I'm sure
This video is officially an hour long. Uncut, at least.
Did you need something? Your investigation with the Freestar Rangers has come to an end. Are you satisfied with the results? I suppose not. This Ron Hope, supposedly a man of the people, was more concerned with profit than lives. He was not the first, and certainly will not be the last. In the end, he was just a man, and died like any other. At least he will no longer be able to prey on others. I am unsure that death was preferable to justice, but at least the situation is over, and there is no question who was to blame. Fair enough. I will certainly not miss him. And now you can consider yourself a ranger in full. I think less of the badge and more of the person wearing it. But you should be proud of your accomplishments. Shall we find some other adventure to occupy us now?
Yes. But that's for the next video.
Anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buy.
Don't buy anything.
How may the trade authority... By all means.
Alright. Now I want to sell. There we go. Alright. Alright. There we go. So yeah. That was, I forgot which part of this is. I never remember. Yeah. Anyways, I'm probably going to always end the videos here. That's going to be like my home, where I sell my contraband, get rich. But yeah. Next video, Red Dead Redemption. And I will see you all next time. Bye.